Assalamu-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is going to be the second video of book Tasheel Un Nahw. In this lesson, in section 1.4, we are going to learn about al-jumalu wal-murakkabat, sentences and phrases. So let's read from the book first, and then I will be explaining inshallah on the board. Murakkabun ghayru mufidin wa murakkabun mufidin. So murakkab is of two types. Murakkab mufid, murakkab ghayr mufid. Murakkab mufid is also called murakkab tam or jumlatun mufidatun or kalamun tamun. It is a complete sentence. Often it is just called kalam. And murakkabu ghayru mufidin is also called jumlatu ghayru mufidatin, murakkabun naqisun and kalamun naqisun. It is an incomplete sentence. From now on, when I use sentence, I will be referring to a complete sentence, and when I use phrase, I will be referring to an incomplete sentence. Let's understand this. Okay. See, there is one word which is called mufrad and another word which is called murakkab. First, let's understand mufrad and murakkab. What is mufrad? If someone asks you, what is mufrad? Mufrad is a single word. For example, Zaidun, Qalamun, Kitabun, Rajulun. All these words are known as mufrad. Why? Because all these words are single. What does it mean if these are single? If you read all these words together, they are not single. There are total 4 words. By saying single, I mean all these words are individually, separately, and not attached with each other. Which means Zaidun is not attached with Kalam, neither the Kalam is attached with Kitab or Rajulun. So all in these 4 words, they are not interconnected or attached or related to any other words by any mean. These all words represent their own individual meaning. So any single word is called mufrad. Okay? And the opposite of mufrad is murakkab. What is murakkab? A group of words joined together to create required meaning. What is murakkab? Murakkab, when a group of words attached with each other, related to each other by any mean, to give us our required meaning. For example, if I'm saying qalamu zaidin, or I'm saying zaidun nasara, or I'm saying rajulun hasanun. I have given you 3 examples here. One is qalamu zaidin. In qalamu zaidin, this pen qalam is somehow related with this zad. So here qalam and zad, they both are individual single word, but now they both are related to each other. So here they are known as murakkab. When we are writing kalam and zad separately, those 2 words known as mufrad. But when we join or relate these two words together, like kalam with Zaid or Zaid with kalam, vice versa, now here this kalamu Zaidin is known as murakkab. The same goes with the Zaidun Nasara or Rajulun Hasanun. In the second example, Zaidun is attached with Nasara, and in third example, Rajulun attached with Hasanun. Understood? So now I hope you understood well what is Mufrad and Murakkab. Now let's go to the next part of our Mufrad Murakkab topic. Murakkab. Murakkab are of two types. One is called Murakkab Tam. Another one is called Murakkab Naqis. Murakkab Tam and Murakkab Naqis. Murakkab Tam is sometimes known as Murakkab Mufid, sometimes known as Jumalun Tamun or Kalamun Tamun. All these words represent the same thing. They have a different terms or meaning words to speak, but they all gives us a same concept, a same meaning. So either you say jumla tam or kalamun tam or murakkab mufid or murakkab tam. These all words are just same and gives a single meaning. So what is murakkab tam or murakkab mufid or kalam, whatever, by whatever name you want to remember it. So murakkab tam is actually a complete sentence. What is the meaning of complete sentence? When we should say about any sentence that this sentence is complete. When a sentence provides us a complete information about anything and the listeners does not require any additional information to understand the speaker intention. What is complete sentence? A complete sentence is a type of sentence where when a speaker says something, the listeners does not get confused with the actual meaning or intention of this from the statement of speaker. So whenever a sentence give you the complete, to the point and exact information about anything, those type of sentences are known as complete sentence. Or in Arabic, we can use those types of sentence as murakkab tam, mufid, jumal tam or kalam. But remember here one thing is that this definition is based on the context of Arabic grammar, because sometimes an incomplete sentence also seems like an incomplete sentence, but that sentence is not actually an incomplete sentence. Let me give you the example here. You can just ignore this also if you're not able to understand anything. Right, for now, just remember any sentence which gives you a complete information about anything and you do not get confused or mixed or need any additional information about that thing, that sentence is complete for you. Why I'm saying that sentence is complete for you? Because the completion of sentence sometimes is vary due to the listener's conditions. For example, if I know Zad and I know that he is in my house, in my room, the second person came to me and asked me, "Where is Zad?" And I said, "My room." So his statement, where is Zad? This is a complete sentence because I understood he was asking me about Zad. But when I said only this, my house or my room is actually not a complete sentence. Suppose if I go into any stranger and say my room, he will not understand the exact intention of my statement. But here, that person who is asking about Zad understood well what I said. When I say my room, he understood that I am saying that Zad is staying in my room. So here, my incomplete sentence is actually gives a complete information. So here, my incomplete sentence is actually not sorry. Here, my incomplete sentence is not actually incomplete, but a complete sentence. That's why I said the complete or incomplete condition of a sentence is vary due to the condition and situation of the listeners and speaker. That's why it is not necessary that the definition I am telling you right now is exactly the definition of complete and incomplete sentence. For understanding the complete and incomplete sentence deeply, just remember whenever Arabic grammar follow a certain rules to give you a meaning or a translation, that sentence is actually complete sentence. And when any sentence have the rules and conditions of an incomplete sentence, that sentence is incomplete sentence as the grammatical rule. For understanding, we can say a complete sentence which gives you a complete information, incomplete sentence which does not give you a complete information. So I try to explain the complete and incomplete sentence in all way. So it's up to you by which way you want to remember the complete and incomplete sentence. And I suggest you, instead of memorizing the definition, try to understand the concept behind it. Now, so murakkabatan. Now let's come to the murakkab naqis. So murakkab naqis is sometimes known as murakkab ghair mufid or jumlatun naqisatun. Naqis means incomplete, or kalamun naqisun. Now, what is the definition of incomplete murakkab naqis? A sentence which does not provide us an complete information. So where a sentence where listeners does not able to understand the exact complete intention of the speaker is called incomplete sentence. Let me give you the example of both complete and incomplete sentence first. First, understand the example of complete sentence. For example, when I'm saying, let me give you the example in Arabic first and then I will explain. Nasara Zaidun. When I'm saying Nasara Zaidun, it means that helped. Here we understand from this sentence completely that Zad is the person who helped. Now, our listeners will not get confused with the other meaning here, like did Zad help or not? Did Amar help? Did Bakar or did Fatima help? Or did Zad hit? Or did Zad write? No. The complete information is given here. Zad is the person who helped, not Umar, not Fatima, and he did the work helping, not writing or hitting someone. Now let's have the example of incomplete sentence. So the example of incomplete sentence, let me first write this in Arabic. I'm saying Qalamu Zaydin. When I'm saying Qalamu Zaydin, the translation of Qalamu Zaydin is pen of Zad or Zad's pen. C. Pen of Zad or Zad's pen. It does give us the information that that the pen belongs to Zad. But this does not give the complete information. Why? Because there are the possibility of adding lot of information after this sentence. Pen of Zad is stolen, broken, expensive, lost, or not working, or red, blue. Anything we can add after that. Because there is a possibility. So this sentence is called incomplete sentence. Simply when I say good man, this is also incomplete sentence because good man what? Good man is good man is dead, good man is better what? Now you may be asking that the same thing can be also said about the complete sentence. That who helped who? We don't know. That's why I told you in the beginning the actual understanding of complete and incomplete sentence is basically vary from the perspective of listeners, not the sayers. Because if pain of Zad is said in a different context, it may be possible that pain of Zad is not considered as an incomplete sentence. For example, if someone asks you, whose pen is this? And you say Zad's pen. Here the Zad's pen is not actually an incomplete sentence. You are providing the teacher a complete information that pen belongs to Zad. So here a complete sentence is converted into complete sentence. That's why I told you in the beginning that the completion or incomplete of sentence are totally depend on the listeners and the situation in which that conversation took place. I hope you understand now. This is not actually that great thing to explain. I maybe over explain these things. For now on, you can simply remember complete sentence which give you a complete meaning, incomplete sentence which give you incomplete information, and that can be varied from different perspectives. Now, the complete sentence are of two types. One is jumlatun khabariyatun, and another one is jumlatun insha'iyatun. Jumlatun khabariyatun, jumlatun insha'iyatun. And incomplete sentences are also multiple types. Let me give you just two types which is most commonly used and famous. One is murakkab izafi and another one is murakkab tawsifi. First, let's understand what is jumlatun khabariyatun first from the book, and then I will be explaining this inshallah. So let's go back to the book. See, types of sentences. There are two types of sentence, jumlatun khabariyatun It is a sentence which has the possibility of being true or false. Jumlatun insha'iyatun. It is a sentence which does not have the possibility of being true or false. Okay. Jumla insha'iyya, jumla khabariya. One minute. Something is not working. Now, jumlatun khabariyatun, jumlatun insha'iyatun. What's the definition written for jumla is khabariya? Sentence have possibility of being true or false. And jumla insha'iyya doesn't have the possibility of being true or false. Okay, what does it mean being true or false, not true or false? See, jumla khabariya means informative sentence. Complete sentence can be divided into two parts. One is jumla khabariya, which is informative sentence, and one is jumla insha'iyya. The exact meaning of jumla insha'iyya is not clear, so we can just right now we can say a sentence which is not informative. It is a complete sentence but not an informative sentence, because jumla insha'iyya have up to 10 to 14 types. So that's why I'm not going to explain jumla insha'iyya right now. What is the meaning of being true or false? See, any information has the possibility or the chance of being true as well as false. We are not going into that when we say the sentence, the information is true or false or anything. Just remember, any sentence has the possibility of being true or false. Any informative sentence actually. For example, if I'm saying Zad helped, so there is a possibility that Zad also did not help. We have to verify it and then we will get the clear answer whether he helped or not. But right now, Zad helped. This is a complete sentence, but this sentence has both chance is whether it is true or false. He may help or he may not help. These types of sentence are known as jumla khabariya. And such sentence which does not have the possibility or chance of being true or false is called jumla insha'iyya. It means, for example, if I'm saying, give me the water. Here I'm asking you to hand me the water. Right now, you cannot just make this statement true or false. It is possible that you may deny my request or you may fulfill my request, but you cannot make my statement true that I did not say that. For example, if I say just give me the water and you say no, you did not ask for the water, you can deny it, but you cannot just make this statement wrong that I did not ask you for the water, like I did not say that water has been not asked from you. No, that's wrong. My command can be denied or fulfilled, but it cannot be converted into being that it is wrong or right, it is true or false. Why? Because I'm not giving you the information, I'm giving you the command. So command can be denied or fulfilled, not being true or false. Simply when I'm saying pen for 5 rupees. Here, I am asking you to sell this pen for 5 rupees. You can either say or deny my request, but you cannot just make my statement false or true that I said or I didn't say. There is a possibility that I said this, or there is a possibility that I did not say this. Yes, if you are asking a third person about my statement, there you are giving the information, so that's why you can say that whether I asked for you the pen or not. But when I am talking to you and I am giving you a command to sell this or not, then you can deny it or fulfill it, but you cannot, just make this true or false. So these types of sentence comes under the category of jumle inshaiya, where these sentences are a complete sentence, but these sentences are not as informative. They do not provide you the information. Either they give you a command, or they give you a command to do something, or give you a command to not do something, or whether it is a prayer or anything. For example, if I'm saying, oh Allah, give me good health or good knowledge or give me paradise, here I'm not informing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am requesting. I'm seeking his help to enter in paradise. So he can accept, inshallah he will, or he can deny al-i'adhu billah. But this sentence cannot be just made or converted into true or false, because this is not information. So that's why that is the difference of jumla inshaiya and jumla khabariya. Again, jumla khabariya are of two types. One is jumla ismiya and another one is jumla failiya. What is jumla ismiya? A sentence start with ism. What is jumla failiya? A sentence start with fail. Example: Zaidun alimun. Zaid is an alim. Here the sentence start with ism because Zaid is ism. Second example: Lam yansur Zaidun. Zaid did not help. Here lam yansur is a fail. This sentence start with fail, so this is jumla failure. Actually, jumla inshaiya also have the same type, jumla ismiya and jumla failure, but we do not consider jumla ismiya and jumla failure as a type of jumla inshaiya. Why? Because of jumla inshai, any sentence, whether it is start from ism or fail, when it comes under the category of jumla inshaiya, for example, any dua, supplication, or any request or command given by using jumla ismiya or jumla failiya, so the term or category jumla inshaiya overpowered that term, and now we are using jumla ismiya and jumla failiya as a complete jumla inshaiya. So if any jumla ismiya or jumla failiya comes under the category of jumla inshaiya, we are no longer using that term jumla ismiya or jumla failiya. Instead, we say jumla inshaiya. But when any jumla ismiya or jumla failiya falls under the category of jumlatul khabariya, here we say that the sentence is jumla ismiya or jumla failiya. I hope you understood this. Okay. Now, Jumlatun khabariyatun is of two types. Jumlatun ismiyatun khabariyatun. That is jumla ismiya, nominal sentence. Definition. It is a sentence which begins with an ism. The second part of the sentence can be ism or fail. And remember, I'm going to teach you about Jumla Ismiya later on, because right now you are not in such a place to understand what is Jumla Ismiya and how Jumla Ismiya is made. If you are just a beginner and starting this book as your first book of Arabic grammar, then you are not capable of understanding this right now. Even I explain you clearly, you will not be able to understand the complete detail of Jumla Ismiya. So right now I'm only going to read these things, but I'm going to skip Jumla Ismiya right now, as well as Jumla Fi'liya also. We will be coming back later on this page 25 to explain what is Jumla Ismiya. Right now we are skipping it. So I'm going to skip Jumla Ismiya. The same goes with the Jumla Fi'liya. I'm also going to skip Jumla Fi'liya. Now when I'm going to skip Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya, same goes with the exercises also. Not going to solve right now. Types of Jumla Inshaiya. For Jumla Inshaiya, I'm not going to explain right now. I'm not going to tell you the exercise. Let's come to the Assalam-o-Alaikum. Types of incomplete sentence. In types of incomplete sentence, I told you there are two types of incomplete sentence. One is murakkab izafi and another one is murakkab tawsifi. So let's learn about murakkab izafi first and then tawsifi. Here in your book, murakkab tawsifi is written first, but I'm going to skip this right now, because understanding the murakkab tawsifi, we have to go through a few other chapters also. So let's skip this section 1.43 first part and go to the second one, al-murakkab izafi. So right now we are going to learn about murakkab izafi, and we'll explain you everything related with murakkab izafi inshallah ta'ala. See, al-murakkab izafi, the possessive phrase. It is a phrase in which the first word muzaf is attributed to the second word mudaf ilayh. In some cases, this means that the second word owns or possesses the first. The muzafun never gets an alif lam or tanween. The mudaf ilay is always majroor, like kitabu zaydin. Kitabu is muzaf, zaydin is muzaf ilay. The i'rab of muzaf will be according to the amil governing it. For example, wajadtu kitaba zaydin. Wajadtu is fail, ma file. You will not be able to understand it right now, so just skip this. Sometimes muzaf ilay are found in a single phrase. For example, babu bayti rajul. If the muzaf has a sifat, then it should come immediately after the muzaf ilay. Also skip this one. Okay, that's for muzaf ilay. Note 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to explain this later once we're done with the mawsuf sifat, murakkab tawsifi. Right now, let's learn about murakkab izafi. What is murakkab izafi? Murakkab izafi is a type of incomplete sentence, which means it will also provide us an incomplete meaning. Murakkab izafi made from two words. Remember, listen carefully again. Murakkab izafi are the sentence which made from two words. One is called muzaf and another one is called mudaf ilayhi. Now, what is muzaf and mudaf ilayhi? Let's understand this. Muzaf means possession and muzaf ilayhi means owner. In anything which is owned by muzaf ilayhi, owner, is possession and it is called muzaf. This is not actually the exact meaning of muzaf and muzaf ilayhi, but for now let's make this easy and remember like this. Anything which is owned by owner is muzaf and that owner is known as muzaf ilayhi. For example, if I am saying car of Z, here the car is owned by Z, so car is muzaf and Z is muzaf ilayhi. Now, if this thing is written in Arabic, how one can know which one is muzaf and which one is muzaf ilayhi? If you don't know the translation, you may not be able to distinguish which one is the owner and which one is the possession. So for that, we are going to learn about the few rules of muzaf and mudaf ilayh. Rule number 1. In Arabic, mudaf always comes first. Generally, muzaf always comes first, but this is not a fixed rule. I have some exceptions too, but we will be learning later in the advanced Arabic, inshallah. Right now, muzaf always comes first, then muzaf ilayh. Rule number 2. Muzaf does not accept alif lam or tanween. Tanween is dual dhamma, dual fatha, dual kasra. Any word which becomes muzaf, it will not accept tanween. It can accept single zabar, zay or pesh, dhamma, fatha or kasra, but it will not accept dual on it. Rule number 3. Muzaf ilayh will always have zair on it, or kasra. Now I'm going to write an Arabic word of muzaf, muzaf ilayh, and by applying both these rules, you will be easily able to distinguish the muzaf, muzaf ilayh, even though you don't know the translation. See, I'm saying sayyaratu ar-rajuli. When I'm saying sayyaratu ar-rajuli, and if I ask you which one is mudaf and mudaf ilayh, you can simply say sayyaratu is mudaf because it comes in the first. Another rule is that sayyaratu does not have tanween or alif lam on it. Why tanween or alif lam matters? In Arabic language, you can either write any word with dual pesh or dual zabar or dual zay, either with tanween or alif lam. Without any reason, you cannot write any word without alif lam as well as tanween on it. For example, without any reason, you cannot just write rajulu. This is wrong. Either add alif lam or tanween on it. Yes, you cannot add both on a single word at the same time. For example, we cannot say ar-rajulun. This is wrong. Either add alif lam or tanween on it, but add. Without alif lam or tanween, it is wrong to write any word. But when on sayyaratu there is no alif lam as well as tanween, So this is the reason only. Whenever any word become muzaf, it will not accept alif lam as well as tanween. That's why how we know that this word is muzaf, because there is no any other word in Arabic which does not accept alif lam as well as tanween on it. So sayyaratu is muzaf. Also the third reason is that muzaf ilayhi will always have zero. Or rajuli having kasra. Remember, the i'rab of muzaf can be changed. For example, you can say qalamu or rajuli. You can say qalama or rajuli. You can say qalami or rajuli. But in three cases, the i'rab of muzaf ilay remains same, because the i'rab of muzaf ilay never change. Whereas i'rab of muzaf, it can be changed due to different situation. Also, let me give you another example with tanween, because muzaf ilay can also have tanween on it. Same example, you can say qalamu rajulin. There is nothing wrong with that. So these are the rules of mudaf and mudaf ilay. I hope you understand the second type of incomplete sentence, that is murakkabe idafi. We have completed murakkabe idafi today. For murakkabe tawsifi, we have to go through three different topics. One is wahid, tasniya jama, muzakkar muannas, marifa nakira. Only after knowing these three chapters, we will be able to understand Murakkabe Tawsifi. So first, in the next lesson, I'm going to explain you these three, and then I will be explaining Murakkabe Tawsifi inshallah. Assalamu-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi.